Zack Snyder's Snyder Cut, the Snyder Cut, obviously, of the Justice League movie, was just a fan petition at last year's Comic-Con. I don't know if you remember, they like took out park benches and the funny little planes. But this year, thanks to HBO Max, it's actually a real thing that people will actually be able to watch next year. That still doesn't feel real, but it is. In the meantime, Zack Snyder revealed that the black Superman scene that was cut from the original film is now something we can watch online. So we have to talk about this, because this is one of those things I dreamed of as a little kid when the Death of Superman comic book run happened, and then the black suit Superman came back. That was some amazing stuff, and it's just crazy to me that this is coming into fruition. Like, this is an actual thing. Like, this is a real scene that got cut.
Yeah, so he's been hard at work in the editing room, kind of putting together the version of his movie that Warner Brothers kind of remixed and had Joss Whedon come in and do reshoots for. So this clip that we just saw, that debuted at JusticeCon, which is a Justice League focused fan convention, as the name suggests. And Zack Snyder did a panel there and showed this clip. He also talked about how he wants every frame in this movie to be something that he made, but he doesn't want anything that Joss Whedon touched to end up in it. So I think that's really interesting, but I get it. It's like, if he's going to go, people have been campaigning for his cut for so long that, of course, like, he's going to want it to be his cut. This isn't the first time we've seen a clip of the black Superman costume, but this is a new one that we just saw. Which, yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued to see what this movie is. You got to have some movie.
No, I'm actually like, it sounds like it's almost a little salty that he's just making the entire thing himself. But I know that if he didn't, then there would be a petition for the version that did have all of his scenes, and we'd have to go through all of this all over again. David, what are your thoughts on this?
I was really excited by some of the comments Zack Snyder made about how he's excited to explore Superman's journey and his morality and his relationship with Lois and his relationship just being an alien on Earth. There's just all these topics that I wanted to see the DC universe explore in these films. And since Batman v Superman and since Justice League, I feel like Henry Cavill's Superman's been kind of quiet. He just hasn't been allowed to speak, which is a little disappointing. So I hope that this Snyder Cut is going to give us more Henry Cavill as Superman speaking and exploring his story more, because it's a really fascinating journey that he goes on. And just by hearing what Zack Snyder said, I think we're going to get that. I'm glad he led with this clip, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, he had a really great quote. I'm going to try to say some of it. He said, Superman is such an abstract character in his powers and what he's able to do. Anytime you can bring him back down to earth, he becomes a lot more relatable. And for that, he's more interesting. A huge respect for his moral code. And I think his ultimate place as the top of the pyramid of the DC superhero world. In the end, he has to achieve that pinnacle. And he went on to say, I always felt like that's what I was doing. Now with the resurrection sort of theme, who is he now? When you touch the eternal in the sense that he's coming back from the grave, how are we changed by that? And obviously, the black suit that he's wearing, as comic fans know, is his recovery suit, which, Brian, as you said, is tied to the his resurrection in 1992's Death of Superman comic.